Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Get ready, because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Welcome in. Time for just another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Steve and my old pal Neil Crott.
Pal?
Hi, pal.
Hey,
hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Well, not much. Missed hanging out with you yesterday.
I know, and I missed you. It just wasn't the same. It was just me
Really?
and just me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be back.
Well, it's good to have you back, gosh darn it.
Well,
we're going to get to our forecast. I'm looking out the windows here on the square in Sigourney. It looks a little bit stormy. We're hearing some rumbling and some bumbling outside. So
Rumbling and wow.
And bumbling. We'll get to that here momentarily. Brothers Market is our headline sponsor. They make savings made simple. Like I said it.
I know.
They make savings made simple. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com. Do it. Go there right now.
All right.
Download the Brothers Market app. Do it right now. Get digital coupons, earn rewards, see what the deal of the week is, see what the shopping deals are. It is a smart way to shop. Savings made simple. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. And we thank Oski Dental for being our studio's sponsor. And let's see if we have somebody I don't know who's going to do our Oski Dental. I did it yesterday. It wasn't nearly as entertaining.
Really? Was Toothy here?
No, heck no.
Oh, well, jerk.
Toothy just follows you around.
No,
I
I told him to make sure he showed up.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit disappointed. Toothy, get over here.
All right.
Come here. Hey. What the heck was going on yesterday, man?
I overslept.
Well, you're here now, so let's do this.
Okie dokie. Hey, everybody. I don't feel right. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. You take it, Neil.
Loser. He's such a little jerk sometimes, setting us up like that.
This is interesting.
Oski Dental.
Yes?
It's interesting. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster. Accepting new patients. They'll file all your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider, 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's sort of a mouthful. 902 South 17th Street. If Toothy would get over here, say it. You say it.
902 South 17th Street. That's not easy at all. But hey, give him a call, 641-673-4845.
Thanks, Toothy.
We'll have a talk later.
We'll see. See ya.
Yeah, we'll have a talk later, Toothy.
All right. Oski Dental sponsoring our studios. Let's go to the weather. You know, Neil, yesterday I had to jump over into the weather lab.
Did you? That
to
had
do
to be
the
tricky.
forecast. It was.
I
I went
mean-
from my desk to the weather lab.
Wow, that's not very
Today I
close.
don't have to do that. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott, who is also hanging out in the weather lab today.
Yes, I got
Neil,
here.
there's lots of words.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Well, let's do it,
That's a
folks.
wordy forecast.
Let's do this. You're in it. We're all in it together. The Garden Gate bringing you today's forecast as always. Today, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before noon, mostly cloudy, a high near 71. Breezy, go figure, it's Iowa. 15 to 20, gusts as high as 35, 60% chance of rain. Slight chance of more rain tonight between 11 and 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy, gradually mostly clear. Low around 58.
You can do it.
A lot slimmer chance of rain over the night. Slimmer? A chance of showers for your Friday, possibly after 4. Oh, good. Partly sunny and a high near 72. So tomorrow, for the most part, could be decent, except for those 25-mile-per-hour winds. Wow. Tomorrow night, another slight chance of rain before 10. 42 for low. And Saturday, partly sunny, a high near 60. I'm sure there's more to Saturday than just partly sunny and 60, but right now that looks like the best day we've had in a month. So I'll take it.
A month of Sundays.
A month of Sundays.
Let's see. Speaking of Sunday, it is going to be Easter
right,
Sunday.
what's it looking like? Because we got a bunch of outside plans.
Oh, nope. Don't go outside. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and rain chance at 80%
Awesome.
on Sunday.
Awesome.
And a high of just 56.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Current conditions, we have humidity at just 39%.
Oh.
It's not humid at all. Winds are south, maybe about 20-mile-per-hour gusts right now. Barometer at 29.77. Dew point at 35. And right now, according to the National Weather Service, we have 60 degrees here in downtown Sigourney. So, yeah, we got some rumbling off in the distance. The radar, which you can't see on your screen, does have some scattered showers and thunderstorms around eastern Iowa right now. So, yeah, we saw just a tiny bit of lightning off in the distance. Been hearing some rumbling. I don't know if it was Neil's stomach or thunder, but...
well, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Okay, so it could be your
It
stomach.
could be my stomach.
But I think it was thunder, too. So maybe both. Rumbling around here in Sigourney. So that is your forecast. Again, we do thank all of our sponsors. Let's take a look at what's happening on this date in history.
All right. I'm cool with that.
Today, again, is, Thursday already?
Yeah.
Thursday, April 17th. It was on this date in 1492. Christopher Columbus and Spain
Yeah?
signed a contract for him to seek a westward ocean passage to Asia. Now, is this when he ended up discovering
I think that's,
America?
Wasn't that the way it was? He was supposed to find somewhere else, but ended up hitting this old rock.
Must have. So, I don't know if there's any guarantees on that contract, but
Right.
hopefully not.
We could be called Asia right now.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
No.
We wouldn't know any difference.
True.
So-
United States of Asia.
Right.
It was on this date in 1922, a postcard that had disappeared during a Indiana tornado was found 124 miles away in Mount Corey, Ohio. So,
Wow.
yeah, postcard got sucked up in a tornado and blew 124 miles
Wow.
away to Ohio. So, nice little trip there for that postcard. That's the way to do mail.
Right.
You don't need to pay for postage. You just wait for a tornado to come
And just
through.
go out and throw it all up.
Yeah, throw your mail in the air and see where it lands.
That seems like a long distance for it to make it.
That's a lot of circulating way up in the air.
Yeah.
Then it was on this date in 1964. You'll like this. You're more of a car guy than I am.
Okay.
Ford introduced the Mustang on this date back in 1964.
Sweet.
Do you like
And
Fords or
65s were,
Mustangs?
yeah, there are. Yes. Yeah. I don't want to get a heated debate. I don't want to get
it's a safe space.
Yeah, I don't want to get a heated debate going between Ford and Chevy and Dodge and blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't? You know, a car guy who doesn't think a Mustang. And honestly, 65s, I thought those were really cool ones. Yeah.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Back when cars were cars.
Yeah, you could hit a freight train with them and just walk away.
Manly car.
Manly. Can you believe, though, looking back at, say, the Mustang, different vehicles like that, the generation that graduated high school, I want to say like in the 70s, those kids in high school, and some of you watching, were driving Mustangs, Camaros, all this stuff to school as their daily driver.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Now they'd give anything to have them back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So hold on to your Priuses, folks.
Today on the National Day calendar, it's National Crawfish Day.
Oh, yeah.
Get down there by the creek.
Yeah.
Play with the crawdads.
Give me a crawdad. Meh. Always hated crawdad.
What's the difference between a crawdad and a crawfish? Are they the same thing? I really don't know.
Well, I assumed the crawdads were the males. I don't know. There.
It's National Cheese Ball Day.
Wait.
Cheese ball.
Cheese ball, as in...
Like
I should look that one up.
Like a cheese ball that you
like
have at
dip?
like a little get together?
Or is it the cheese balls, little puffs?
Oh. No, I'm thinking it's got to be like an actual
I don't know.
ball of cheese.
I don't know.
You can look it up.
I'm going to.
It's National Haiku Poetry Day.
Yeah.
Give us some haiku. That's a good start.
The cheese is a ball. The ball meant to eat. Eat with crackers.
Eat we shall.
Or eat we shall would have been better. It is a cheese ball, by the way.
Are there a certain amount of lines in haikus?
Yeah, do you remember it?
No, I don't remember anything about haiku.
I do remember some year learning about haiku. Yeah, there was only I think that was part of it. It could only have so many lines.
Sure.
And I don't know anything more than that.
You learn haiku. Haiku for you. It's National Ellis Island Family History Day. I love this. It's like, of all the days.
Wow, no kidding.
I look forward each year to National Ellis Island Family History Day. And it's also International Bat Appreciation Day. So bats, we appreciate you. Bats that have been out here in the hallway.
We really do appreciate you more than that one.
It was kind of stiff and dead.
Poor guy.
Poor little fella.
He didn't see anything coming.
Blind as a bat.
Blind as a bat.
You know what we didn't do right off the top of the show today is look through our This or That.
Oh, well, let's do it
that
now.
right now. This or That sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. So I think we had like morning... What did we have earlier this week? Morning coffee?
Morning coffee and evening tea.
Okay. So now we have more tea.
Okay.
Iced tea or hot tea.
I like them both in their place.
Some like it hot.
Some like it.
The heat is on.
Oh.
Iced tea, hot tea.
A nice summer afternoon, I want me a good old glass of some sun tea, you know, sitting out there on the banister of the deck all day long, soaking up the rays. Yeah. But morning and night, I'll take some hot tea.
Okay. But if your tea is sitting in the sun all day long...
Then you pour it over some ice cubes.
Oh. I was going to say, it could be hot.
Yeah, most people like to put sugar in it. I don't. I want my tea just raw.
Raw tea.
You betcha.
Raw dog.
Sugar's
tea.
for wussies.
Hot tea. I'm sitting out this one.
Neither?
No opinion.
Really?
You can drink both of them.
Oh.
You can have mine.
Huh.
I was an iced tea drinker when I was little.
Yeah.
Like Mom and Dad made a lot of iced tea. I think I drank it to the point where I'm like, no, this doesn't taste good anymore. I haven't had iced tea since I was a kid.
Oh, my.
It's gross. It's gross.
Well, I can make you some.
No,
Okay.
it's good.
You want to try my hot tea I have right now? Orange
No.
spice.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Let's go to our question of the day. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa. They're located at 202 North Main in Sigourney. I think we did this one last year, but it's worth repeating. What is the best Easter candy? I mean, this could have been the tournament itself
Right.
this month. Best Easter candy. What do you like to get in your Easter basket?
You know, gosh, that's a tough one. Anything chocolate, obviously.
Yeah. Now, yesterday's question was, and you were in the comments about what was the question? How do you
What
eat
part of the Easter chocolate? What was it?
what's your first, basically, what's the first bite of a chocolate Easter bunny?
Yeah.
You said the butt.
Well, yeah. I'm all about that butt.
You
'Cause
start
I'm
eating
all
the-
about the base. What?
I think 99% said ears. Look, yeah, we'll have to look back at the 7:16 mark on the video.
I'll make a note of that.
So anyway, I think most everybody starts with biting off the ears of
Right.
an Easter bunny. But anyway, today's question: what's the best Easter candy?
Well, it used to be a thing where the only time you'd ever find these right here
Oh, jelly beans,
was around
yeah.
Easter time.
Well,
The
people can't
Starburst.
see what you were holding up. 'Cause
Oh
you're
yeah,
not
that
on
you
the
can't
screen.
see. We're not on the screen. Here, I'm still eating those things.
Let me bring you back.
Oh,
up
that's
here.
fine.
Here we go.
You know, the other day it was a lot fuller.
I may.
I think even 2 days ago it was full.
I may have been snacking on the jelly beans while you've been gone.
They're hard not to. But see, these used to be more common around Easter time, and so that would have been my go-to. But now it's like you can get them all the time.
Jelly beans. So you're a jelly bean fan?
Yeah, I like jelly beans.
I got to get like the Reese's Easter eggs.
Yeah. You like the Cadbury eggs with the creamy filling like an egg?
No,
What?
those are gross.
Oh, I love them. Just like, don't that
I like them if
ooze
they
in
have
your-
like the caramel,
Yeah.
the oozy caramel inside.
Yeah, I like
but
the one
like the
that
creamy
looks-
stuff. No,
Yeah.
not a creamy egg guy.
I like.
How about Peeps?
I love Peeps. Love them.
Yeah, gross.
Put them in the freezer. Let them get a little bit hard. They're chewy. I like it.
Pop a peep in, huh?
Pop a peep.
Pop a peep.
Pop a peep, baby.
That should be like their ad campaign.
right. But you can't just pop one peep.
Papa Peep. Hello,
Peep.
Papa Peep. That's what we should call you, Papa
Pop a
Peep.
peep.
Anyway, best Easter candy. I'm going with the chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup egg.
Huh. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah,
'Cause there's
Or
probably a lot of
Peeps, or
candy I'm not
jelly
thinking
beans,
about.
Yeah,
You know.
everybody probably has their
Oh,
favorites.
yeah.
So those are your this or that or your question of the day. Let's take a peek at our tournament.
Yeah.
As going on right now, our For the Fun of It tournament, candy bars for the month of April, and Shetler Insurance Services is our sponsor. Thumbs up for Snickers or heart for Butterfinger. Votes count till 6 p.m. Make sure you go to my page, scroll down, and find this. Went up at 6 p.m. last night. Snickers has the lead.
Good.
As we kind of figured.
Yep.
You know, Snickers has to be probably the favorite to win the whole tournament, at least in my eyes.
I don't know.
I thought Butterfinger has a few votes, but
Yeah.
not nearly enough right now. So looking at the overall tournament, we've gotten through the whole first round now. All of the second round matchups are set. We've got Snickers and Butterfinger going on right now. From here, we'll go to Milky Way and Hershey's. I'm guessing Milky Way. This next one, the 100 grand Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
It's going to be Reese's all the way. I think Reese's Peanut Butter Cups could win this whole thing.
And then Twix and Kit Kat.
Yeah, that's a...
Could be interesting.
I'll tell you what, Steve. It's anybody's ball game.
I'm definitely going with Snickers and Milky Way moving on. Probably Reese's Peanut Butter Cups moving on. Twix and Kit Kat, that's a toss-up.
Yeah. $5 says Reese's wins it all. Who's with
I will
me?
see we'll see your $5.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good deal.
All right.
Sweet.
That's the bet.
Oh, man.
So Snickers and Butterfinger is your matchup right now. Get your votes in till 6 p.m. p.m. What else do we got going on today? Shall we go into some things you need to know?
Yeah, I was just looking real quickly through some comments.
Okay.
Peg likes the Cadbury eggs. Stacy, she... Whoa, I got too much stuff popping up. Stacy Ardu's are Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Yeah.
Yum, she says. And Sherry likes sun tea. Well, that's a weird candy.
She likes sun tea in her Easter basket.
Huh. Which, that's cool. It's whatever you like.
You be you, girlfriend. Let's do some things you need to know. Things you need to know. Oh, all right. We're starting with a death, Neil.
Oh, okay.
Canadian director Ted Kotcheff.
Okay.
Kotcheff? Best known for directing Weekend at Bernie's.
Really?
Where they drag around the dead guy.
He was best known for that movie? That's too bad.
He's dead now.
Well, sorry.
Maybe somebody's dragging around his corpse.
Maybe that was his final wish.
He has passed away at the age of 94. So, Weekend at Ted's.
I think I might be. I think I saw that once, but like subconsciously told myself I'll never watch that again.
Yeah,
it was a waste of my time.
Boy, I don't know what year that came out. I'm thinking I was like middle school at the most. Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, I never really thought it was all that good.
No.
But, everybody knows what Weekend at Bernie's is.
I mean, that's just it. You don't even have to remember watching it.
Let's see here. Television Academy has announced that the comedian Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with him?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of he's clean.
Yeah, very
clean comedy,
way cleaner,
family-friendly comedy,
and he's very funny.
Going to be making his award show hosting debut as the MC for the upcoming 77th Emmy Awards. Those will air on September 14th.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I like him.
I don't watch award shows, but hey, at least they have a nice, clean comedian, not somebody controversial or foul-mouthed comedians. They're just too much. I don't know if you remember this case of Michelle, is it Trachtenberg, the actress? She died here a while back. Nobody really knew why. The cause has now been revealed. New York City Office of Chief... All right, let me start that over. The New York City Office of Chief Medical Examiner...
Okay.
Says the actress's sudden death was a result of complications of diabetes mellitus. The diabetes got her.
The diabetes.
The manner of death ruled as natural. She was best known for roles on Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, Michelle Trachtenberg. That's how she passed away. Something to do with diabetes. Legacy media. We talk occasionally on how traditional media is dying.
Right.
There's so many, especially TV, so many streaming options that everybody's viewing is just all over the place.
Yeah.
It used to be where, when MASH had their season finale, 100-some million people tuned in. That's because we had CBS, ABC, NBC, maybe Fox by then was starting to move in. PBS was out there.
Yep.
But those were your options.
Oh, yeah. Up until Fox, it was literally the four.
Yeah.
If you threw PBS in there. Yeah. Absolutely.
And now there's just tons of streaming options. And so legacy media companies amassed only 10% of total TV viewership during March. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
I mean, those used to be, as we said, 100%.
Well, they were the only thing. Yeah.
They were the only thing you could watch. Now you got Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers, Discovery, or I think it's Warner Brothers Discovery altogether, and Comcast accounted for just more than 10%,
Wow.
Compared with 12% on YouTube. And then Netflix coming in second among all media companies, which kind of surprises me. I thought they'd be number one.
Yeah.
Raking in 7.9% of all TV viewership. So so when they say legacy media companies, that's all of those
Okay.
getting just 10% between all of them.
Wow.
Netflix getting 8% of that, and then it looks like YouTube with 12%. So I don't know if that's just regular YouTube or YouTube TV,
Right.
or a combination. But anyway, it just goes to show you that people's TV viewership.
That
all over
is
the
interesting because it seems like more and more you're hearing people. I mean, do you watch more Netflix than you do any other streaming service?
We watch admittedly we have too many of the streaming services at home.
I get it.
We'll watch. We've got certain shows on certain streaming
Right.
services that we watch. So it's like we are kind of at our house. We are helping with what's going on here because we'll watch. Oh, we like this show on Netflix, but hey, we like to watch Modern Family on Peacock. Oh, but we like to watch a show called Silo on Apple TV,
Right.
or
Yeah, I like
or
watching
1923 on
Yeah.
Paramount.
I like Hulu for Blue Bloods and a bunch of different. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We should go back to 3 channels. Honestly, sometimes it'd be easier.
Other than the Super Bowl anymore, shows just aren't going to have the viewership.
About the only thing I really could care about on, I'd say, regular TV is PBS. There's still a few. I mean, I like my home, This Old House,
Okay.
stuff like that. Otherwise, but I can stream that as well. So
Yeah.
I don't even need it.
You need it. Yeah, I need it.
I want
Soccer. Now, you and I aren't really soccer fans. I mean, oh yeah, you do. You said you like soccer.
I
like
do.
once in a while.
But, yeah. Apparently, it's not enough because we are not soccer fans.
You're a soccer fan.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably already know this story. You're such an avid soccer
Well,
fan.
I don't know how avid, but go ahead. Let me hear it.
Former Major League Soccer player Aaron Bubenza.
Oh, Boy Benza.
There you go. Who played, who did he play for again?
Yeah, that team.
For FC Cincinnati.
Oh, see, now here's a real plug on soccer. I could care less about these American leagues that we have, like NFL, and it's the same thing in soccer. Don't care because they're wannabes that will probably never make it to the big leagues.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, they're not. When they handpick the American team to represent, they ain't going to where did you say this is from? That team?
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati? They ain't going to get nobody from Cincinnati unless they want a forecaster, as you were.
Well, he's dead.
Well, he's definitely not making the men's team this year.
No, he's done playing soccer.
Go!
That happens when you fall from the balcony of an 11th floor apartment. He's just 28.
Oh,
So that sucks.
wow.
R.I.P. to Aaron Bupenza.
Boy Benza. I'm making that up. I have no idea. I didn't want anybody to comment, wow, Neil.
From Cincinnati.
You really know your soccer. Yeah, he's from Cincinnati.
Aaron Bupenza from Cincinnati. There will be a 4th season of Reacher
Sweet.
on Prime.
Sweet.
Just so you know. I've never seen
Me
Reacher.
neither.
I've been
I've heard it's decent, though.
somewhat interested.
Yeah.
I think he's this big guy. that
Yeah,
goes
that's
around
right.
and-
Beating up people
yeah.
for no reason.
Is he in
Women and children, too.
is he a cop or something?
I don't know enough.
He
of
doesn't
it.
beat up women and children.
I was gonna if you followed that up with
Yeah.
I was gonna look at the
Beat
camera
him
and be like,
backhands for everybody. How about this? Vaughn P. Drake Jr. That's quite the name. Hello, I am Vaughn P. Drake Jr. A Kentucky man believed to be the oldest survivor of Pearl Harbor
wow.
has died,
Oh,
unfortunately, at the age of 106.
oh my.
Vaughn lived a full life. Vaughn P. Drake Jr. Again, dead at the age of 106. He was the oldest survivor of the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor. Moving on, OpenAI is said to be working on a social media platform that would be an alternative to the former Twitter, now known as X. So OpenAI. Is AI by itself coming up?
Yeah, right.
With the platform?
It's designing it and
Or
even
the people behind OpenAI
and sent that story. And
yes.
I mean, honestly.
It wrote its own
What's
press
real?
release. So anyway, that's going on there. Are you an Apple or are you a Samsung guy?
Samsung.
I am too.
Samsung, baby.
But Apple is said to be working on a foldable iPhone. A foldable iPhone.
So do you mean like Samsung's had for how many years?
A flip phone.
Right.
It's most likely going to cost over $2,000.
It should.
$2,000. I like how people that look like they can't afford like
anything
groceries, but yet they'll still have the $2,000 iPhones. Those are my favorite.
Yep. Do you remember the days when, sign a new contract for the year and get your phone for a penny?
Yeah.
What happened to those days?
They probably still have them. It's just your
Right.
payments are like, whatever.
It's nuts.
Just crazy.
It's stupid.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We were talking about him recently.
Yeah.
Or was it just yesterday?
I don't know.
Maybe his birthday was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You weren't here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know who Kareem
Yes.
is,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Best at the hook.
Yeah.
Best at the
The
hook.
sky hook.
Yep.
He surprised some fans by appearing at a Jackie Robinson Day tribute this week at Dodger Stadium. Now, the surprise was he was in a wheelchair.
Oh, what?
So, hope, Kareem's getting
I was
up
going to
there.
say, how old would he be now?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, he just had his birthday. He's 70-something.
Wow.
So, yeah, hoping. Speaking of wheelchairs, all right.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was hoping you didn't think I was
Neil
making
and
that
I
up.
have been talking about this wheelchair in Sigourney. So if what would it be? Spring Street. So
Okay,
if you're heading out to the park
Yes.
here in town, or you have maybe ball practice at a little league field, or maybe going out to the pool coming up on the north side of Spring Street, kind of by the old county yard area.
Yeah.
There has been this abandoned old-style wheelchair just sitting on the sidewalk for no apparent reason. It was there yesterday. I know you had seen it the day before.
See, the day before, it was then across the street, like west of the old county yards, in the grass, like literally up towards the edge of the trees.
Okay.
So I'm guessing some kids have, they're pushing each other around,
Yeah.
but nobody's taking it, and I think we should. And although if you're missing a wheelchair, you should call someone.
It's that way.
Yeah, call someone because you might need it.
Yeah,
So if anybody knows whose it is, please let us know.
the wheelchair.
We'll get it to them after we do a wheelchair race down. Which hill? Which hill do you want to go?
Well, we could go up to that hill.
Yeah.
On Spring Street.
you
'cause
imagine?
That's or just the county yards hill. That is a perfect hill. I'm pushing you first.
I don't know about that. Well, I think I'd get hurt, but I want to try it.
Have like a helmet on.
Yeah. Oh,
some
yeah.
knee pads.
And duct tape my arms and legs to it so I
Yes.
don't jump. So yeah.
And so when it
Yeah,
falls
it's like
over, you don't fall out. You're just ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
Rolling and bouncing up, the chair's on my back and slamming me to the ground. Yeah. Awesome.
We'll have to put like a little duct tape, a camera,
Yes.
a little GoPro to your helmet.
Oh.
Here's your sign. Let's see here. Other stuff going on. If you're a stargazer in late April, there's going to be the Lyrid meteor shower.
Oh, cool. I love that. That stuff, that's neat.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Steve, you need to get out and enjoy what is nature and this beautiful planet that
Who
we live
says
on.
I don't?
I don't know. You just said it like, yeah, I can't wait.
When I take my dogs out before bed,
Yeah.
I do get caught up. I just,
Right? You don't, do you?
no, I do.
Okay, good.
I look at the stars.
Are you ever like, the Big Dipper? There's the Little Dipper.
Gucci goo.
there's the Capricorn.
There's Orion. Orion's belt. Or Orion.
Oh.
There's a a farm report guy on the radio back in the day? Orion Samuelson.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he was
Why
awesome.
didn't he just call himself Orion?
Because that's not how they pronounced it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Orion. He was
Just looking outside.
Were you?
Looking outside, seeing what the weather's doing. I thought I heard something.
Is it getting wet?
I don't know. A little moisture.
I think I see moisture. Maybe a little dampness.
Yep.
Not enough for my
Maybe
liking.
some sprinkles.
All right.
Let's go to Scotland.
Oh, hey.
Darren McConaughey was starting to experience hearing loss. He's kind of like me, deaf. So he went to the doctor. Why did he say doctor like that? I don't know. The doctor took a look, and to both of their surprise, inside Darren's ear, what do you think? Guesses. What was inside Darren McConaughey's ear?
Spider.
Nope.
Honeybee? No. A dog treat.
No. A Lego.
What?
A Lego brick had apparently been in there the past 20 years. He had a Lego inside of his ear.
Huh? How do you...
And it rumbles out a little bit. Yeah, Now, he could probably hear a little bit better now. Now they popped the Lego out of his ear.
You would think even as a kid, or I don't know how old this guy is, but...
Well, he's at least 20.
Yeah, I mean, even as a kid, shoving a Lego in your ear, which don't do, kids. You don't all want to
Or
be...
your nose, either.
Yeah, you don't all want to be idiots. But
We've got enough of those.
Yeah, we do. But you would think you'd go to your mom or your dad, or constantly be complaining for a week. My ear hurts. Wow.
A Lego in the ear.
20 years.
We talk about the amount of dementia and Alzheimer's these days. A new study says that as few as 8 alcoholic drinks a week can contribute to dementia. So, and that's probably in a week. Another study will come out and say you should have at least 8 alcoholic drinks to ward off dementia. So who knows? But 8 alcoholic.
What if you used to drink a lot? Does that mean you're already screwed?
I don't know. But you're coming up on 2 years.
Where are we
there,
at,
pal?
Where are we at?
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm not making fun of it, but sometimes I do get a little scatterbrained. Like I get told daily that I don't understand what you're thinking, or it just goes over your head. I don't mean for it to.
Swing.
I am, by the way, but yes.
Yes, good job.
Thank you.
Van Halen. Might as well jump.
Panama.
No, just jump in particular.
Oh, okay.
Don't get sidetracked.
Sorry.
Come on. Reel it back in.
Jump.
Might as well jump.
Jump.
Oh, we went low on that one.
Jump.
By the end of this, Neil will be in his bass voice for the quartet that we're going to start. Might as well jump.
Jump.
Van Halen's hit song Jump is the latest track to join Spotify's Billions Club.
Oh, really?
It's been listened to on Spotify over 1 billion billion times.
Huh.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Makes you want to jump.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jump!
Jump!
At least.
I was trying to go higher.
Toothy? Hey guys! I might as well jump! Toothy, are you off camera?
Jump! I like jumping.
Toothy is jumping from his tooth roots.
From his tooth roots.
In his tap dance shoes. At least 3,700 people hospitalized with respiratory issues in Iraq this week after a large sandstorm from Saudi Arabia filled the skies with an orange haze and reduced visibility to only half a mile. Much of Baghdad, including the airports and roads, had to be shut down on Sunday. So nasty old Saudi Arabian sandstorm.
I don't know, but my favorite color is orange. You wouldn't know. You'd all think it's black. It's my second favorite. But my first favorite is orange.
Oh.
Orange haze.
Oh.
That's got a nice ring to it.
Haze.
I like it.
I am orange haze.
Yeah.
You know who needs to make a comeback is Darian Hayes.
He does.
If there was ever a radio station that Darian Hayes can work on, like in probably 3 years, when it's
Don't say that. It's probably.
Darian Hayes should make a
I
comeback.
think that's probably how it's going to go down. Yeah.
Cool. Chris Columbus, guy who directed Home Alone 2. Oh, brother. Come on.
What?
He says he regrets including Donald Trump in his movie and has wanted actually to delete the scene for over 30 years, but he's afraid of what might happen to him.
Well,
if
yeah,
he
I
does.
think I'd leave it alone now, dude.
I mean,
It's a movie.
Home Alone 2. Does anybody watch Home Alone 2?
that's just-
He could probably delete the scene and nobody would know because
Yeah.
people only watch Home Alone, right?
Right.
Yeah. Backstreet Boys' Nick Carter, accused in a lawsuit of sexual assault. Naughty Nick. That's what they call him. I don't know if they call him that. Carter has now been accused by 4 women of sexual assault. So keep your
Dude.
pants on, Nick. And then finally
I don't even
today,
know where I was going, but you blew me out of the water.
finally in things you need to know, two teenagers
Holy
from
crap.
Belgium.
What just happened?
Here.
Wow.
2 teenagers from Belgium
Yeah.
were eating waffles. Here. The studio audience appreciates it. Yeah, you guys be quiet. 2 teenagers from Belgium were arrested for trying to smuggle 5,000 ants, A-N-T-S, just
What?
in case I wasn't clear, 5,000 ants out of Kenya.
Oh. Okay. That's it?
That's the story.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get more in the
Well,
future.
yeah. I mean, what's so special about the Kenyan ant? Or what's so deadly about it that they're trying... Oh, that's probably what it was. They're trying to bring a deadly ant species
To Belgium.
to Belgium.
To unleash
We
all
are
the
tired
waffles.
of these waffles all the time. The waffles. Give us a break. Is that how any Belgian person would talk, you think?
Belgian people have speech impediments. give us a break with your waffles.
I don't like the maple syrup. Give me strawberry.
5,000 ants
That's
they're trying
nuts.
to smuggle. Ants in their pants, I wonder. How were they trying to smuggle?
Why would you smuggle ants?
Yeah. Let's go to the impossible,
I don't
shall
think
we?
my
Today's impossible question. 58% of men go to bed on a regular basis without doing this.
Just men?
This is about men.
Go to bed
the truth
without
about
doing
men.
this.
58% of men go to bed on a regular basis without doing this. Kind of what some might
Okay.
do in a regular before bed routine.
Well, I got one in mind,
All right.
but that seems like a big number.
Let's see here. Good morning to Dan, Carson, Dixie, Patrick, Pat, Sherry, Monica, Jackie, Nancy, Stacy, Sherry, Stacy, Peg, Eloise. Adam was also watching at one point, so
Rick Landgrape is watching as well.
Rick,
Rick.
we'd like you in
Rick,
on the show.
hey, I've,
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
him.
I want you to know something.
Tell him about it.
So for like a week now, I've been trying to get me a Diet Dew out of the fancy soda machine you have outside the building, which I appreciate that because I like to stop in the mornings and grab me a little soda. I like Diet Mountain Dew. It's either empty or it kicks me out one of these.
And what you were trying to
I was trying to get a
Sprite?
squirt.
Or
A
a squirt.
squirt
yeah.
this morning. Popped me out one of these. Something's wrong. Still love you. Love your store. Just saying. I need me some Diet Dew, man.
Today's impossible question.
Yeah.
58% of men go to bed on a regular basis without doing this. What is it?
I was going to say brushing their teeth, but again, that's a lot. That's a big number. So, I mean, I could see like 10% of, well, that would be more of a 10% of people don't brush their teeth. Shower? I don't know. I mean, some people shower at night, some people shower in the morning.
Let's personalize this.
Okay.
What is your before bed routine? I'll give you my before bed routine.
My routine is pretty. I don't really have a routine. Some nights it's this and that, but I mean, I go to the old John one last time. You know, I may not spend the whole 2 minutes on the brushing, but real quick, just give it a little. And
you and Toothy have a little.
Yeah. Honestly, it depends because, yeah.
I take the dogs out before bed.
Well, I mean,
I go to the bathroom and then I go to bed.
Well, there you go. Thank you, because I'm in the 10% that wouldn't brush his teeth before. Why? Because you're going to wake up and think, I need to brush my teeth.
I'm just gross. I guess I guess I'm a caveman.
Because I don't have a routine as far as morning or night showering. I'll either way.
So 58% of men go to bed on a regular basis without washing their face.
What man washes his face ever? Unless he's in the shower. Oh, I'll be right with you.
I gotta moisturize.
Come on.
Just splash. Yeah, So basically 60% of men don't brush their teeth.
You mean wash their face?
Or wash their teeth. Wash their teeth. Wash their face. Yes. I let my dogs generally clean off my face at night.
Before or after licking their butts?
In between.
I like that too.
Stella and Hank do a good job of washing my face for me. So. All right. So now I'm glad you and Rick got things cleared out here on a public manner.
He said he's on it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Way to work out your problems.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I don't know. That is
rumbling going on
here. Thunder.
Watching the live video. Or if you're listening to this in podcast form, it's rumbling at 7:47 in the morning. Boy, we have gotten this far. We haven't taken a commercial break yet.
Dan Schuster, did you see his comment? His nightly routine? He gets up from his nap on the couch and goes to bed. That's pretty regular for me as well.
Yep.
Or I just stay on the couch.
Oh, poor Neil, sleeping on the couch.
Anyway.
Let's hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with more after this.
Cranberry wine from Tassel Ridge Winery is a pink wine that captures the tart cranberry punch and complements it with a smooth and sweet finish. Cranberry wine will complement the ham in your family dinner at Easter, and it will add something special to light, spicy spring dishes. Cranberry wine is best when served chilled. Cranberry wine is available at the winery and at many of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
All right, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media, and we are going to go to the Weather Lab. Meteorologist Neil Crott. Sorry, Neil, I cut you off.
No, you're fine. I'm feeling it today, buddy. This forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate, 105 South 7th. Hey, everybody, it's Neil. Today's forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate, 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. Showers and thunderstorms today, 71.
Yeah.
Gusty out there.
Yeah.
Another chance of rain tonight. Mostly cloudy, low 58. Oh, more gusty winds. Chance of rain tomorrow. Partly sunny, 72. Gusty. Tomorrow night, chance of showers.
It'll be okay.
Gusty. It's either breezy or gusting. But hey, it is spring, so we do what we got to do. We take it. So thank you, Garden Gate, for bringing us that forecast, as you always do, and proudly serving the county and surrounding areas for 28 years.
And at 7:50 on your Thursday, a little bit of dark skies and rumbling here in downtown Sigourney. Maybe some sprinkles around the area. Yeah. We are doing just another morning show. Headline sponsored by Brothers Market, who gladly works out all of your pop problems right here on the air.
I'll tell you what. If you don't frequent Brothers, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Because they are, most of them there are good people. I like Rick a lot.
Most of them?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they get a little unruly, but I go in there too often.
Maybe it's you.
Oh, and apparently they don't like it when you grab the little phone things behind the register and try to talk on the intercom.
Oh.
They'll shut that down right now.
I think we found the problem, the source of the problem.
What?
It's you.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Hey, and we also, by the way, let's bring us back up on the screen. We also thank Oski Dental.
Yes.
We got stuck on Brothers Market, which is fine. But Oski Dental also sponsors our studios. We thank them. Are you floating off into space? Beep.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah. Hey, coming up tomorrow, it's going to be Friday.
Yeah.
Jake Beatty, that fella.
That bearded fella.
Beard and his sunglasses. He's coming to Barnwired tomorrow, 11:30 to noonish. So be there in person. Something you can take in person, be part of our live audience. You can also watch live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can listen to it in podcast form. Coming up on Saturday, we've got the sports section live at Barnwired starting at 8 a.m. Be there in person, watch it online, or listen to it in podcast form. We've got some of the Oski track team coming over.
You do?
On Saturday, we've got an athlete from Mid-Prairie. I know Jenny Hobbs is our springtime host. Jenny set another guest from Mid-Prairie that's going to be coming over as well.
So Oski and Mid-Prairie.
Mid-Prairie. Yeah, we're coming from both directions.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
You got Oski. That's cool.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
cool.
going on there. Okay, we talked about Jake Beatty. Jake was kind enough to sit down and record video for us and record a song of his. So let's do that. Let's get some hype in for tomorrow. This is Jake Beatty, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey everybody, Jake Beatty here, singer-songwriter out of Central Iowa. Wanted to jump onto a song for you guys real quick, specifically for Steve Shetler, as I'm going to be at Barnwired in Sigourney this Friday, April 18th at 11:30 in the morning, doing some original tunes for a little bit and hanging out with the good folks in Sigourney. And wanted to kind of give you guys a preview of what to expect. This is a song of mine, unreleased. It's called Still Doing It, and it's basically, I was writing it about the music industry, the good and the bad. All the bookings, the shows, the business end of it, the stage end of it, all the stuff. And just basically, I've been there, I've done that, and still doing it. And hope you guys enjoy it. Lost the compass and just get lost, didn't care where I'd end up. 6 feet deep in the bottom of a bottle. Been there, done that, and I'm still doing it. Yeah, I've been there, done that, and I'm still doing it.
Jake Beatty here on Just Another Morning Show. Hey, we do thank Jake for sending in that video. Jake's going to be live and in person coming up on Friday tomorrow at Barnwired for the Iowa Music Showcase. Hopefully he'll do that song again tomorrow.
Looking forward to that.
So be there in person, watch it live on Facebook and YouTube, and listen to it in podcast form. Let's see here. We're coming up on 8 o'clock. It's 7:56, 7:57.
7:57.
I stand corrected. And we do have about 58 degrees here in downtown Sigourney. Still some, I just saw some lightning off to the north of town. But it actually seems to be a little bit lighter off to the east. So maybe things...
I seen a woman just walking across the street with a coffee. She wasn't walking. She was running.
Oh. I don't really see that it's raining or anything here.
It must have been just enough. She did not want to get wet.
Maybe that lightning put a little...
Oh, yeah. She probably like...
scoot in her boot scoot. What?
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Let's take a peek at our community calendar right now. It's brought to us by Enchanted Events. Of course, Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. You can book whatever type of event you want, basically, within reason.
Wow, what does that
Enchanted Events. I mean, if it's something like a wedding, a graduation, a reunion, something along those lines.
I can't think of anything that I would want to book that wouldn't be okay.
I can think of many things that you would want to book that would not be okay.
Me?
Yes,
No.
you. And they've got Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys coming up next Saturday, April 26th. It's going to be a fun time, I tell you what. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys next Saturday, 8 p.m. Get your tickets. You can get them in a variety of ways. They have a few different options. Going to be a fun time. EnchantedEventsVenue.com or the Enchanted Events Facebook page. Now, this isn't necessarily community calendar, but it is an announcement nonetheless. Tuesday night tune-up coming up next Tuesday night. That'll be live from the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch. We'll have Safe Grafke interviewing race car drivers from around the area all spring, summer long, and into the fall. So tune in starting next Tuesday night. Also on the calendar, I know we're going to get the Pekin head coach Clint Weber in, I think, next week sometime to talk about this. We got the Pekin Panther football golf tournament fundraiser. So it's a golf tournament for the football team, raising some funds there. That comes up in July, on July 6th. Also on the calendar, there is a blood drive with the Oskaloosa Rotary going on Saturday, April 26th from 9 to 1. That's at the Mahaska County YMCA.
I want to be the police officer.
YMCA.
No, the Native American.
Yes, get it right.
Sorry.
And then the Good Friday Fish Fry is tomorrow. 4:30 to 7 p.m. at the KC Hall in Harper. And that's sponsored by Coyote Eagle Advocates and the Harper Knights of Columbus. And the proceeds will go towards improving the Kyoto schools. So
Might have to go back over there for some fish tomorrow night again.
Yeah, it's fishy. Smells fishy.
I went there a few weeks back, and it was good.
You went to the fish fry, and it was good?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear
good
that.
stuff.
I'll check my messages, make sure I'm not missing anything.
Those guys put on a good old fish fry.
See, I'm not, As I mentioned before, I know. I'm so picky.
You don't like fish? Well, you like shrimp if it's breaded.
Yes.
Crunchy shrimp.
That's all.
You know what?
Fish sticks. I'll eat a fish stick.
Did they have crunchy shrimp? I believe they did. They had shrimp you could pick from instead of catfish. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was crunchy. You'd be set.
I do like the crunchy shrimp.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
I tell you what, we're a little bit behind on commercials right now.
Well, let's take another break.
We're going to come back probably with some weird news.
And
some other things that we like to do. So stay tuned here.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, a big thanks to all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media. We thank Mahaska Drug. We thank everybody with a commercial. We thank Brothers Market for being our headliner. And Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Garden Gate for sponsoring our weather. You're looking at your bottle of pop there. What's going on?
I miss my Diet Dew, but you know what? I'm starting to like Pepsi again. It's like the fourth or fifth one I've had now. And not today, but... Rick, you're good. Thank you, Brothers Market, for changing the way I want to drink my pop.
Let's get weird, shall we?
I'm already there.
That is weird.
We are weird, and here we go. A sideline reporter for the Atlanta Braves has been widely criticized after he apparently landed a woman's phone number during a broadcast. Wiley Ballard is his name, was interviewing two female fans during a game. The Braves were playing the Blue Jays in Toronto on Monday when he was goaded on by the play-by-play announcers. Oh. And he pulled out his phone and told the woman, all right, so they want me to get your number. People reports this. A back and forth ensued, and the woman appeared incredulous.
Oh.
Before one of them ultimately did appear to enter her number into his phone.
Huh.
So he says, I got the number, we're good. Leading to praise from the play-by-play announcers on the live segment. However, of course, people online freaked out. A few of them did. The segment went viral. Criticism abound. Some were particularly appalled. Some fellow sports journalists were a little put off by this. They say, quote, this is from Chelsea Janes on Twitter, a sports reporter for the Washington Post. She says, imagine if a female reporter did anything like this. Career over.
No, you'd get my number.
Another ESPN reporter, Ben Baby, says, pretty brutal to see it glorified by the broadcast. He called it a, quote, terrible look all the way around. So...
wow, people cannot take jokes or humor at all anymore.
The world we live in. This isn't like when Joe Namath was trying to kiss the
right
reporter on live TV.
So in other words, if we're out in the community, you read that story to tell me, hey, if you're ever out there representing Steve Shetler Media, dude, don't be asking girls numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we would definitely turn off our audience. How about this one for weird news? What if gene-edited pig livers? What if gene-edited pig livers could hold the key to saving thousands of human lives each year? Something to think about.
Well,
a groundbreaking clinical trial aims to find out. The FDA has given the green light to the trial, which will test, again, gene-edited pig livers as a treatment for sudden liver failure. The AP reports that U.S. researchers will use these livers, which won't be transplanted, but rather attached externally to the body of trial patients to filter human blood for a few days.
Yeah.
So, they're not switching out the livers.
They're just going to try it at this point.
They're going to have the pig liver like over here,
like in a stroller.
Yeah. You can pet your pig liver.
What you got going on there? Oh, it's my pig liver. But you know what? Have they transplanted pig hearts?
I think so.
So, I mean, here's the only reason I'm not thinking that's as weird as it sounds. That would be a great way to save a lot of people, because normally the liver, that's a transplant thing. You know, to get it from somebody else, they got to go. And if you need one really bad, they may tell you, no, you're not qualifying for it because you did this to yourself. How many pigs we got out there? Just start giving them away. that'd have been healthy.
Pig liver.
Pig liver.
Make you quiver.
And shiver.
Up next on the weird news today, a pair of Nashville creative people started an online petition to rename the city's airport after music legend Dolly Parton and have now amassed more than 50,000 signatures. Comedian Lydia Popovich and Goat Song Records comedy label owner Don Dion. Boy, that was a mouthful.
I'd say.
Dan Dion and Lydia, the comedian, launched the Change.org petition in the wake of a failed attempt by a state representative to have Nashville International Airport renamed for Donald Trump. Of course, yeah, they had to counter that by going with Dolly Parton, which, I mean, for Nashville, it would work.
I guess. Well, what's wrong with just keeping stuff?
Yeah, just call it the
Nashville Airport.
Nashville Airport.
I mean, where are you going? Dolly Parton Airport. Well, where's that at? Seriously, you say Nashville, you know. Duh.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Let's go to Vegas. A Las Vegas wedding chapel celebrating Star Wars Day on May 4th, because May the 4th be with you.
That's right.
They're celebrating by offering a pair of themed wedding packages inspired by Star Wars. The Little Vegas Chapel previously offered Star Wars-themed weddings last year, said couples who want to tie the knot in a galaxy far, far away can choose from two packages. One is titled Yoda One for Me. Yoda One for Me.
Yoda One for Me.
And then Love Star. The chapel promoted the packages with photos of staff members wearing T-shirts, Star Wars-themed T-shirts, like Till Death Star Do Us Part.
Oh, boy.
Let's see here. The Love Star package is available for $600, and then the Yoda One for Me package, which includes round-trip limousine services and a Unity Sand ceremony, don't know what that is, costs $860. So,
well, you're a Star Wars fan. I mean, more so than me. If you, however many years ago that was, if you were able to say, "Hey, I have this idea for our wedding," would you have wanted something? What?
No.
Oh.
No,
you wouldn't say Yoda One from me?
Yoda One for me, Stacy. For me, you are the one. You remember what song? So you were the DJ at my wedding. You remember what song you played as we came into our reception, right?
That's true. Oh,
it was the Darth Vader theme.
That was weird because I was getting ready to say, how would I remember that between the years ago and the tea that you were feeding us all that day? Yeah, that's funny. As soon as you asked that question, dun 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 dun. Yeah, it was awesome.
That was.
I think a lot of the people in your reception were like,
"What's going on?
What's happening?
Something is happening."
It was cool. It was very cool.
One more weird news story for today. This is kind of a good news story. A large search party involving multiple law enforcement agencies couldn't locate a missing toddler who had wandered away from his home in bear and cougar country on Monday. This is in Arizona. Thankfully, a rancher's dog did find the kid on Tuesday morning, about 16 hours after the 2-year-old had disappeared from his home in Arizona, which was a town about 75 miles west of Flagstaff, Arizona. A rancher spotted the boy walking along a fence line on his property, and he wasn't alone. Trotting alongside the boy was the rancher's dog, Buford.
Buford?
Oh, Buford.
That's a good name for a dog.
Buford normally patrols the property and fends off coyotes. So, yeah. So it was a happy ending. Little boy and Buford.
2-year-old.
Man's best friend.
Wow. Wow, that
man's best
mom
friend.
had to be losing it.
Yeah. Bear and coyotes and... you know what we didn't do yesterday? I didn't do a giveaway. I was just kind of, Neil's not here. I'm not doing a giveaway.
Sorry.
Now today, we can do a giveaway. In fact, we can do 2 or maybe save one for tomorrow. But I was thinking about, we do these slogans. usually once a
Right.
week. But I tell you what, today's slogans are really hard.
Oh.
Like we're not doing slogans today.
Why? Give me an example.
All right. See, this is the classic edition.
Okay.
Tell me what company goes with this one. Better living through chemistry.
What?
DuPont.
Oh, my. Okay.
See if you can get this one. This is a classic one. Come to where the flavor is. Come to blank country.
Sounds somewhat familiar, but come to
Marlboro. Marlboro country. Yeah, these are just hard. Can't beat the feeling.
Can't beat the feeling. Was that Dr. Pepper?
Coke.
It really was? A pop?
Yeah.
Soda?
Yes.
Dang it.
Maybe you'd get this one. We bring good things to life.
Oh, what is that? What is that? I remember commercials. What is that? I don't.
General Electric.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
And then maybe the only one that I would have gotten out of all these is Real Men of Genius.
I know this.
Uh-huh.
What? Real Men of Genius.
Remember the radio commercials?
Yeah. Bud Light.
Yeah. Bud
Yes.
Light. Yes.
Real Men of Genius. Those were good.
Yeah, those were funny.
Honestly, they had the best commercials.
Let me see if I can find what we should do a giveaway for today.
Guess how many toes Neil has.
The answers are easy. That's always a good one. All right, so we're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to give away a $10 Bees Sweet Treats gift card. Bees Sweet Treats. Let's bring their graphic up on the screen. Get your phones ready. Give them that phone number, Neil.
641-622-6262. If you missed it, it's 641-622 with a 6262.
All right, so your $10 Bees Sweet gift card can get you, stuff like ice cream or loaded teas. They've also got kitchen supplies, gourmet mixes, custom baking, and so much more. Your daily dose of happiness is waiting for you at Bees Sweet Treats. Again, we've got a $10 gift card to give away. If somebody wants to call in and play, the answers are easy. I'm going to give you super easy questions. All you have to do is answer them. Like last time we did this, which fruit is used to make lemonade?
Yeah, that one stumped me.
How many days of the week are there? These are the types of questions that you're going to get when you call in. And
so we got any brave souls, or y'all a bunch of wussies?
Probably caught you off guard with this.
Oh yeah,
pick up your phone if you want. If you want a $10 gift card to Bees Sweet Treats and you haven't won before, give us a call.
Right.
Phone lines are open, 641-622-6262, 641-622-6262, 641-622-6262. We'll be waiting for you. Let's talk about sleep, shall we?
Okay.
While we wait for a phone call, see if anybody calls in. All right, we do have a phone call.
What? No way.
All right, phones are ringing.
What?
Phones are ringing all over town. Good morning. Welcome to Just Another Morning Show. Who do we have on the phone line?
This is Peg Hammes.
Peg Hammes calling in, everybody. Hey!
Awesome.
Hey.
Welcome in, Peg. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for being brave. We're going to do the answers are easy. I'm going to ask you 3 really easy questions, and you're going to get a $10 gift card to Bees Sweet Treats. Question number 1 for Peg Hammes. Peg, what do you do from a diving board?
Dive.
You dive. That is correct. Let me give you the ding. Question number 2. Can you name a famous mountain? Any mountain, anywhere.
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. Ding. Correct. And then, what nut is used to make peanut butter?
Huh?
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
These are so dumb.
That had Neil stumped.
Yeah, like it. Come on. I was thinking maybe like macadamia or something. It's like, is there a special nut for peanut butter?
I even said it, Neil.
I know.
Peanuts.
It's whatever.
All right. So, Peg, congratulations. You win a $10 gift card to Bees Sweet Treats. They'll have that waiting for you at Bees. So, I'll write your name
Alrighty.
down and remind myself to let them know. But yeah, they'll have that waiting for you later on. Peg Hammis. Thanks for calling in, Peg.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right,
Thanks
have
for
a good
having
day.
me. Alrighty, bye-bye.
That's Peg Hammis. Hey, congratulations to Peg. Let me write her name down as
I
a
don't know
reminder to
why.
myself.
Like, for real, I don't know why that one. I like to have fun and act like I don't really know anything. You know, it just
That one
brings.
got you.
But seriously, for some reason, when you're like, "What kind of nut is used to make peanut butter?" I'm like, "Well, I've never thought." But here's the thing. Because I have in my fridge right now got some, because some of it I'm not sure if you need to have in the fridge, sunflower seed peanut butter. There's like 2 or 3 different weird flavors in there. They're all good. But so, I mean, it could be all over the place.
But it's not peanut butter.
Well, it says butter.
It's
Peanut butter.
sunflower seed butter.
I don't know. I'll look it up and.
Anyway.
Peanuts.
Thanks to Peg. Yeah, watch your
Peanut
mouth.
butter. What?
Gotta be careful. Peanuts.
We're talking about peanut butter. Come on. Grow up. Come on.
You know what we didn't do earlier?
What?
We didn't do birthdays.
Holy cow.
Let's do birthdays. Happy birthday to... birthday to you.
Okay, birthdays. I was writing one down that I just got off the hot off the press.
Yeah. Something's hot.
Wow. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, something to that one.
Yeah, it was. Hometown Real Estate bringing you our birthdays. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142, or contact her at nikkileathers@gmail. Our birthdays for today.
Yeah.
Hometown birthdays, Sarah Stanton.
Which, by the way...
Yes?
I have to interrupt.
That's
because
fine.
I interrupt all the time.
No, I like it.
I had Sarah Stanton on my birthday list yesterday.
Oh.
I had looked at the wrong date, so she's on 2 days in a row.
Sarah, you're like getting old
It is her
fast.
birthday today.
Okay.
Yes, Sarah's denied.
You just gained 2 years.
A year in one day.
Oh, cool. Well, Sarah Stanton, happy birthday. Also, not on the list, happy birthday to Brad Wells. Old Thumper, they call him.
Old Brad.
Old Thumper. 3B. Celebrity birthdays. Jan Hammer. Wow, 77? Huh?
Jan Hammer.
I always say Jan.
He's like German or something.
Yeah, but I still say Jan. He was
You know what?
he was the mastermind behind Miami Vice.
Yes.
A master. I mean, I still love that soundtrack to this day. He was awesome. Composer, drummer. Whoa. Wow. Jeepers. If you only knew how awesome that was. Actor Sean Bean is 66. Who is that? I know the name.
He's in stuff that you wouldn't watch.
Oh.
Like Lord of the Rings and...
Oh, so I just know his name as an
Game
actor.
of Thrones and stuff like that.
Okay, nobody cares then.
If you look at it, it kind of tricks you. You want to say Sean Bean.
Yeah, or Sean Bond. I mean,
or Jan Hammer.
Well, I do. I've said Jan since I was old enough to read. I don't care.
I had a Miami Vice poster back. I probably still do.
Dude, I can beat you still. I can still beat you. My cousin Lonnie and I, for Easter one year.
Oh, you went?
As Easter for church. I don't remember which one of us was which, but we did the no button, wide open, whatever jackets.
Miami Vice look.
Yeah. The hot neon color, not neon, but like paisley blue, and I think I had pink, and oh yeah, we rocked it. We looked like idiots, and but yeah, we did. Lonnie and I, we made a deal out of it. Boomer Esiason, 64. Yes. You all know who he is. Football Hall of Famer. Is he?
I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame. He probably is.
He should be.
I'm shocked that you got his last name right.
Oh, Boomer Esiason. Who doesn't know him? I mean, really, Boomer. He's the boom boom. Boomer brings the boom.
What position did he play?
Goalie. No?
No, go ahead. Yeah, we'll just keep moving on.
Forward. I don't even know what teams he was on.
He was he was from your hometown of meteorology, Cincinnati, along with that soccer player.
But see, we didn't call him Boomer.
Oh, what did you guys call him?
We just called him by his birth name, Buford. Buford. Maynard James Keenan, 61. Most of you won't know him, but he's a really good singer with Tool.
I basically only put this in on today for me and you.
Yeah, I was going to say, most of you, there's a few people I know that'll be like, oh, cool.
Tool.
Yeah.
Tool. They rock, man.
They are, and what is it? They just released an album and...
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Like, they're still going. They were just on tour last year. Wow. And I had a friend go and said it was just as good as ever. So, Jennifer Garner, actress, 53. Actress.
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, what's in your wallet? And what do you want to call it? She's a really earthly gal nowadays.
Earthly?
I don't know if that's the word I wanted.
Is she cross-eyed?
Oh, I don't know.
Her eyes... I don't think she is cross-eyed.
All I know is she's into, she's got a pretty good-sized farm, vegetable farm and everything at her home and ranch. And anyway.
What does she make on her farm? What's she grow?
She grows all vegetables, all kinds of stuff. Like, she's really into the organic and natural stuff. Oh. So it's cool. Anyway, just a little bit of information. And Victoria Beckham, 51, posh. Nobody knows her for being a Spice Girl anymore. It's David Beckham's wife.
And he's a soccer player. Lots of soccer talk today.
Best soccer player, well, of this generation. He scored a goal with her. She is sort of hot. So there's your birthdays. Some of them Spice Girls were not.
Which ones didn't you like?
I don't know. I didn't remember there was one named Posh. I didn't know that was
There's
her.
a Scary Spice.
That's about the only one I know.
There's like an athletic one. There's the redhead one. Probably. Spice.
I might need to... Because I would have never...
There was a blonde. There was a black girl. I don't know.
What you
want? What you really want?
I'll tell you what I want. What I really want. I wanna. Do you wanna be my lover? You gotta get with my friends. That's sort of weird when you think about. Well, we did not listen to the lyrics of songs at all.
They should have done a mashup with Jan Hammer, or as his friends called him, Jan, back in the day.
You know. Wow. Here. There was Mel B, who was Scary Spice.
Okay.
Mel, who was Sporty. Emma, who was Baby Spice. And then it just stopped. Where'd the rest of them go?
No more spices?
Ginger Spice and Posh Spice. What is Posh?
I don't know.
That's a dumb name, Victoria Beckham. Should have went with something better than that.
Yeah, like Becky.
Becky Beckham.
Although she wasn't a Beckham at the time.
No. Back then she was Hernando.
Hernando.
Yeah.
Posh Hernando.
Posh. I don't think Posh was a real name.
Well, let's take a break. We're still behind on our commercials. Okay. Let's get some of our commercials in because we love our sponsors like Lifetime Dental. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Welcome back. Hey, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, like Brothers Market in Sigourney. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market, and of course, Oski Dental sponsors our studios. We haven't looked at our forecast in a while. Let's jump over to the Weather Lab from the University of the College of Weather Tech School for the Blind. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott, who has a mouthful of jelly beans.
Thank you, Steve. And actually, our college was called Rain Cloud University. Hey, easy. That will get you in trouble. Forecast for today: showers, mainly before noon, so maybe we're out of the woods. Mostly cloudy, a high near 71. Still going to be a windy day, though. Tonight, more chances of rain between 11 and 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, 58 for an overnight low, and more chances of showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon, mainly after 4 p.m., maybe 3:45, who knows. Partly sunny and a high near 72.
Maybe.
It could be. I mean, it's a crapshoot.
3:43?
Yeah. Could be 4:07.
Hey, if you're tuned in live on this video, you know, some people listen in podcast form, but if you're watching live, looking at radar right now, still showing some showers and thunderstorms in very eastern Iowa, but here in Sigourney, it looks like it might be starting to clear off a little bit. So that's your forecast. Thank you, Neil.
No, thank you all.
Now, for our forecast, do you just... you use your meteorologist skills just to come up with those forecasts on your own, or
you got to look at all the models.
All right,
and
like what kind of models?
Well,
like Posh?
No.
Oh, okay.
You got to take in consideration the wind. The jet stream is a big part of that.
That is very important.
Yeah, and then when things move up this way, then you bring this cold air down. That changes things.
But what if you get this surge from the south?
What are you like doing there? You're like, look over. You're like, a surge. What is? Well, that's
I've
when
got
you
the urge to surge.
If you get that surge, Steve, I'd say you can walk off. I'll finish the show because you better run after that.
Okay. Well, thanks, Neil.
No problem. That's what us weather people do.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? You got anything on your mind over there, or you just want me to jump into some randomness?
I don't know.
How about sleeping?
Yeah, wait. Where did that come? Yeah, weren't we talking about that before? Are you getting ready to?
I'm going to talk about some sleeping right now.
Okay. I think you brought this up, or it's deja vu.
Deja vu? Deja vu? How much sleep do you usually get on a regular night?
Average would be 5 hours a night.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's not enough. You catch up on some sleep during the day?
Try once in a while. Yeah, once in a while I'll get another hour in somewhere.
All right. Yeah, and I usually, at night, probably 6.5 hours of sleep at night. And I get a nap in during the day.
But it's like 4.5 hours then.
What's that?
Then you get your 4.5 hours in.
My other 4.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't nap for 4.
I know. Can you imagine?
Just 3.
Just 3.
Kidding. Or am I? How about drowsy driving? That's a thing.
Good.
AAA doing a little study. And they say, here is your crash risk based on the number of hours you sleep. So if you sleep, say, 6 to 7 hours of sleep each night, you are 1.3 times likely to crash.
Okay.
If you get 5 to 6 hours of sleep at night, you're 1.9 times the crash risk, is how they say this. If you only get 4 to 5 hours of sleep at night, you're 4.3 times the crash risk. If you get less than 4 hours of sleep at night, you're 11.5 times the crash risk.
Huh.
So you need to get some sleep, especially if you're driving.
Wow.
Let's see here. Now, here's a scary fact. With 97, they say while 97% of drivers told AAA they view drowsy driving as a completely unacceptable behavior that is a serious threat to their safety, nearly 1 in 3 also admitted that at least once in the past month they drove when they were so tired that they had a hard time keeping their eyes open. That's dangerous.
That is. I haven't had that like in the last month. There has been in years past, there's been a couple times that was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Pull over real quick. Get out and walk around the car.
Yep. They say when making a long trip, do make sure you get at least 7 hours of sleep the night before. In addition, travel at a time when you're normally awake and schedule a break every 2 hours or every 100 miles.
No, if we're on a trip,
You're driving
we're not
through?
stopping. There's a bottle back there for a reason. We're going.
All right.
Stopping.
They also say avoid eating heavy foods before you make a long trip because that can make you sleepy as well.
Well, plus, and just awkward. I mean, I hate halfway through a trip, you're like, well, I wish I hadn't eaten them biscuits and gravy. We're going to have to stop now.
Steak and potatoes. So, yeah, that's your drowsy driving tips for the day. How about some unwritten man rules?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, all right. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Gentlemen's agreements are universally understood by all guys everywhere. So here we go.
Okay.
If your friend buys you a drink, you don't have to pay them back with money. You just buy the next round.
Oh.
Even if the next round is the next time that you see them. So if your buddy buys you a drink, you don't pay him back with cash. You just buy him the next drink.
Huh.
You don't use the urinal next to an occupied one.
No.
Amen on that. Unless it's like completely full and you really have to go.
Right, but 9 times out of 10 don't. And you freaks that come next to me, I'm like, what is wrong with you? There's nothing to see here.
Or if there's a stall that's open, use it.
Yeah.
Don't come and especially. How about the situation where maybe you go into the bathroom? Good morning to you, Experience Oskaloosa. See you in the comments there.
Cool.
Especially, you just tuned in just in time to hear us talking about urinals. How about if you're a guy, you go into the bathroom, there's the whole line of urinals on the wall. You pick the one on the end, and there's nobody else in there, but then the next guy comes in and stands right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the weirdest?
Yeah, because he's after one of two things. To either mug you or a free show, and that's not what we do.
Free show.
Here. I mean, seriously. Go down there.
Yeah.
At least one away.
How about this scenario? If you walk into an empty bathroom, which urinal are you going to use? Like if you say 1, 2, 3, and 4, which one are you going with?
I got to admit, sometimes I'm that jerk that will go in the middle. And then make it awkward for everybody else.
I was going to say, then you're asking for somebody to be somewhat close to you.
Yes. I had a very awkward moment last night going to the restroom. Or what could have been, I think.
All right.
Yeah. Went out to eat. It was in Iowa City. Went to Cheddar's to eat. And, going to go to the restroom. Walking down the hallway. And the men's door, I can see it as these two girls are opening the door and getting ready to walk in. It's the men's room, guys. And they turn around. Oh, do you need in here? Like, obviously, if you guys got to go that bad that you can't wait for the women's, go help yourself. No, we just got to change the paper towels.
Oh, they work there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was awkward in itself because then I went in there and realized, oh, there's no paper towels. They're going to know that I really didn't wash my hands because they're not wet.
You could just go out and act like
I did. I was like, right, yep, you're right. It's out of towels. I'm like, man, come on. Come on.
All right. How about more stuff? Unwritten man rules. That was the Tim Allen noise.
I don't think that's quite right.
That's not the Tim Allen noise?
Pretty close. It's a mixture of Scooby-Doo and Tim Allen.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. They say real men don't cry.
Bologna.
But real men express emotions. Neil.
Yeah.
We can talk about things here. Okay. They say men stand when you shake a person's hand.
I agree. Or at least getting the attempt of standing.
Yeah.
But who shakes hands anymore?
Yeah, especially when you come out of the toilet and don't wash your hands like you freak.
I should have walked by them and been like, thank you very much. Shake both their hands.
Hi, honey. How are you? Let's see here. They say beer, pizza, and barbecue is acceptable payment for helping another man work on his vehicle. So if somebody comes over and helps you, a fellow man, so like when you come over and help me with my electric issues, Neil, I can pay you back. I'm not going to do beer. I can pay you back in pizza and barbecue. How about that? Would that be good enough for you?
I guess.
Or jelly beans.
Yeah, I'm fine with anything food.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they also say one last unwritten man rule that we'll get to here is don't roast a man in front of his kids. Like, don't, you know what a roast is, right? So you don't make
I love it with carrots
and
potatoes. Or what?
You don't put a man down
in front of his kids.
In front of his kids. That is an unwritten man rule. If you do, you got to be a man and you got to slug that guy right in the face.
I guess I would hope not too many people ever do that to have to be told not to.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if anybody was going to do something that, whatever, disrespectfully, and I mean, I could see me do it.
You're going to roast somebody to their in front of their kids?
I mean, I roast my own kids.
I mean, I guess it depends on the situation.
Right.
So, like if you and I
You're
were
so
together,
dumb, no wonder your kid's the way he is. Is that bad?
No, that's a good one. The studio audience is applauding. Yeah, we'll shut them up here real quick. Anyway, let's go to the files of law and disorder, shall we? Files of law and disorder. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
A doctor, of course, should work to improve their patients' quality of life, not end their lives as a German doctor is accused of doing. Prosecutors in Berlin say a 40-year-old man murdered at least 15 patients over 3 years.
Ooh.
Apparently for no other reason than he had a lust for killing.
Oh.
Identified in press reports as just Johannes M. I am Johann, Dr. Johannes. The doctor allegedly delivered an anesthetic and muscle relaxant to 12 women and 3 men who were not actively dying without consent.
Oh.
The drug cocktail paralyzed their respiratory muscles, leading to respiratory arrest and death within minutes.
Yikes.
The doctor's first alleged victim was just 25 years old, woman. The others ranged in age from 56 to 94. 12 were allegedly killed between January of 2024 to July of 2024, including 2 victims who died just a few hours apart. Wouldn't somebody be suspicious?
Well, no kidding. How long does it take to figure that out?
Yeah. Upon his arrest in August, of last year. The doctor was suspected of killing 4 people in total, but the tally has grown significantly. Prosecutors say the doctor tried to cover up his actions by setting fire to patients' home on 5 occasions. He had no motive beyond killing, prosecutors said, noting his actions meet the legal definition of a lust for murder. This guy was just weird.
Man.
That's pretty horrible.
That'll be a movie.
Or, documentary.
At least a documentary.
Or your next Netflix documentary.
Yep.
If that wasn't good enough for you, let's go to the duh.
Duh.
And we talked about this yesterday, Neil. You weren't around.
Oh.
This is a lesson on how to not vent your anger at your girlfriend's family. Okay, so remember this one. A Michigan teen has been sentenced to 8 months in prison after emailing a bogus bomb threat to a cruise ship that had left port in Miami. This is according to the Associated Press. Federal prosecutors say Joshua Lowe, 19 years old, was ticked off because the family with whom he lived went on a cruise without him and left him to watch the family pets. Again, this is in Michigan. He sent an email that says, "Hey, I think someone might have a bomb on your Sunrise cruise ship."
Oh.
He sent this to the Carnival Cruise Lines back in January of 24. This prompted a painstaking search of the ship, and Carnival also alerted the U.S. Coast Guard and Jamaican authorities. And authorities were eventually able to trace the hoax email back to Joshua Lowe. So his girlfriend's family that he lived with, they all went on a cruise. He was mad about it.
Wow.
So he sent a bomb threat. How about that? And then let's go to some good news. It's brought to us each weekday and goes up on Facebook at 7:45 each weekday. It's brought to us by our friend Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. He is located in Marengo. Give him a call there. You see his number on the screen, 319-471-3328. Jay brings us our good news. Oh, Neil. And in a heartwarming display of community spirit, get that community spirit.
I like
about
spirit.
300 residents in Chelsea, Michigan, formed a human book brigade to help a local bookstore move to a new location just a block away. The volunteers passed all 9,100 books by hand, lining the sidewalk from the book's old storefront to the new one on Main Street. So people lined the streets. I saw a video of this. They lined the block on both sides, and they were handing books. It said it took about 2 hours to move all of the books from one location
that seems
to the
fast,
other.
honestly.
It does.
For 9,000 books.
Can you imagine trying to move those like in boxes or by yourself? So yeah, that's kind of a cool story. Check that whole story out on Facebook. Again, it went up at 7:45 this morning, and our good news brought to us by Jay Dennis.
That is good. I mean, that was a good idea, a good way to do that, because
community.
You know, like if they had a forklift sitting out in front of the store, since it's only a block, and they just could put like 500 books on at a time and just go up the block. I mean, just saying. But hey, you got the community involved.
Community spirit,
Good for
Neil.
you guys. Good for you guys.
It's 8:45 on your Thursday, and what do we got? 57 degrees. Let's take our last commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to get a last look at our forecast. We're going to also, since it's Easter is coming right up this weekend. We haven't really talked about Easter much today. We're gonna run down some 10 interesting Holy Week facts.
Oh, cool.
Coming up.
I'm down with
we'll do that after the break. Here on Just Another Morning Show. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Welcome back in. Brothers Market, our headline sponsor. Oski Dental is our studio
What
sponsor.
happened there, bud?
Nothing much. Just
Yeah,
hanging out.
I don't.
Just hanging out, having fun.
Huh.
What
If
were
you
gonna
guys
say?
could only see and hear things behind the scenes, it amazes me how quick you can.
Oh, turn it on?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Ain't nothing happening here.
Ain't nothing going on.
Ain't nothing happening.
What you talking about?
What you talking about? Something happening?
Talking.
Well, if you're talking about Easter,
yeah,
which we're going to do next, let's give you 10 interesting Holy Week facts. Now, some of this, if you've gone to church your whole life or whatever, some of these are pretty basic things, but still, we're going to throw them out there. Holy Week facts for Easter. Number one, Holy Week begins on Palm Sunday, which commemorates Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, where crowds greeted him with palm branches. So, yeah, everybody, at that time, Jesus was the good guy. They were cheering him on. They were like, yeah. Of course, by the end of the week, it all turned against him. We'll get to that. Number two, the week includes several key observances, such as Holy Monday. I don't know what Holy Monday is.
I don't know.
Holy Tuesday and Spy Wednesday.
Spy?
I have never heard of that.
What?
So yeah, this is what I got off of my information for the day. So don't take these as being actual things. So yeah, Holy Monday, Holy Tuesday, and Spy Wednesday, and maybe I don't know. Maybe could those be like Catholic things?
Well, I think I had to, or I'm going to look this up.
While you do that, we'll talk about the next one. Maundy Thursday marks the Last Supper. Jesus shared a final meal with his disciples and washed their feet, demonstrating humility and service. So, of course, that is going on today.
Okay.
What are you finding over there?
Okay, so yes, Palm Sunday, sixth Sunday of Lent, Holy Monday and Holy Tuesday, Holy Wednesday or Spy Wednesday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday or Black Saturday, Easter Day, and Plenary Indulgence.
Does it say what the Holy Monday, Holy Tuesday?
I'm gonna look.
About?
I wonder if I'm gonna start checking.
Let's keep going. Good Friday commemorates the crucifixion of Jesus, considered a solemn day of reflection, mourning, and fasting in many Christian denominations. Good Friday coming up tomorrow. Holy Saturday, the day of quiet waiting. This says symbolizing the time Jesus lay in the tomb before the resurrection. But he wasn't just laying in the tomb, my friends. He was getting business done.
He was getting business done.
Let's see here. Easter Sunday celebrates Jesus' resurrection and is the most important day in the Christian calendar. Some people say Christmas might be, but as far as importance, Easter Sunday would be number one.
Right.
Christmas would be number two. Many countries, your seventh Holy Week fact. In many countries, Holy Week is marked with elaborate processions, reenactments, and religious ceremonies, especially in places like Spain, the Philippines, and Latin America for Holy Week. Other stuff. Number 8 on the list of this list of 10, the word Maundy.
Yeah.
Maundy. I always thought it was Monday.
I did too. I think that's
Maundy.
how I pronounced it even.
Maundy Thursday comes from the Latin mandatum, meaning commandment, referencing Jesus' command to love one another. Maundy Thursday. Next on the list, fasting and abstinence are traditional practices during Holy Week, especially on Good Friday in preparation for Easter celebrations. And then finally, they say Holy Week has inspired countless works of art, music, literature, including Bach's St. Matthew Passion and various Renaissance paintings depicting the Passion of Christ.
Huh. There's wow. You could spend all day looking.
Lots of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that, I honestly was not aware of. Whatever.
Okay.
It could be some good read, but Spy Wednesday. It's called that because on this day Judas agreed to betray Jesus. The term spy is used to describe Judas' role as a secret informant who would lead the authorities to Jesus. So now called Spy.
Spy Wednesday.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
Huh. That's interesting.
Right. There's some good stuff
That's
going on.
Interesting.
With Easter.
Interesting.
Let's see here. Brothers Market is our headline sponsor for just another morning show. Oski Dental is our studio's sponsor. Let's go to the weather lab one more time. Let's hit that. Let's do this. Meteorologist Neil Crott with a look at our forecast one last time today. Neil.
Hey. I was gonna go to my Fat Albert. Is that Fat Albert or is that?
I'm offended.
Dude that lives down the block. Oh my gosh. Forecast for today, brought to you by the Garden Gate. I'm offended by you and whatever you're doing over there. Showers and thunderstorms.
It is offensive.
Should be. Okay, the rain should be moving out of the area here pretty quickly.
Yes.
This morning, high near 71 this afternoon, mostly cloudy. It doesn't really say if it's going to clear off all that much, so I guess we'll wait and see together. 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. Tonight, another slight chance of thunderstorms and showers. Thunder! And a low around 58. Chance of rain tomorrow. 72 for a high. And Saturday, looking ahead for you, partly sunny, a high near 60. Garden Gate, Sigourney, Iowa. Cindy, all the gals over there, anything you can think of, floral-wise, home decor, sympathy gifts, something for everyone.
Sympathy.
I was looking right at it, like decor, sympathy. Yeah.
Something.
Something.
All right. Well, thank you, Neil. That was a good look at the forecast. You're a good-looking guy, by the way.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It's good looking. It's a good looking forecast. You're a good looking guy. You did a good job reading it. Shall we end this program?
I can't help it.
You can't help
What'd
what?
you just play?
What?
What?
I didn't play anything.
Oh, I thought you hit
I
something.
was adjusting your microphone because you were 20 feet away from your microphone.
I do that once in a while.
When you get over here, I can't really hear you all that well. Just scolding you live on the air. I'm going to eat all your jelly beans.
I'm not sure where I was going with that. Oh, sometimes I lean back on purpose, though. That's the look at me stance.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Smell me. All right, let's get out of here. Let's
have a great Thursday.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock basically. And
yeah.
Time to go. What's a good goodbye song?
Goodbye. Farewell.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't smell. Sometimes you pee me off, but I still come back every day. I love the rain, just not as much as my Great Dane. And I'm going to end this song on a happy note. And boat.
What did Roy Rogers sing?
Oh, yeah, what was
Happy
it?
trails to